Welcome back. Pastor Reverend Dr. Cecil Richards on IKtv on New Year's Day 2017 said that 2017 is a time of putting aside and moving beyond all things in the past.
It is a time of getting beyond the successes or the failures, the ups and the downs of the past year. Of course, we acknowledge that the year gone would have been filled with its high points, times to celebrate, moments of fulfillment, but also there have been some down times in our individual lives and in our nation's history over the past year, notwithstanding the recent storms from which many have not yet recovered. The spate of, increase in violence that has dogged us and bothered us for all of the last year. Incidences in our personal life and personal relationships, incidences in our hope, and I can go on and on. But this is a new year. This is the beginning of a new year. It is for us a new dawn. It is really time to move on.
Pastor Richards emphasized that this is a new dawn, which is an opportunity to move forward.
This is the time of a new dawn, and I feel that our Vincentian people need to hear a prophetic voice at a time like this, to put aside 2016 and realize that this is the time of a new dawn. We have new opportunities ahead of us. We have a new road ahead of us. It is indeed for our Vincentian population a new dawn. I believe that our God, our great Jehovah God, our Creator, who was the architect of the very first creation, is indeed the architect of new creations. And in the same way that He could have given us the first opportunity, He can give us a second opportunity in 2017.
Jeremy Richardson, co-producer of the IKtv News Update, in his Christmas message to SPG, says it is a time to be thankful for the blessings of the past and to take stock of all our achievements as a nation, as a people, and as individuals. Similarly to Pastor Dr. Richards, Johnny added that we can leave all the challenges of 2016 behind us and push forward.
A fresh new year is once again upon us. It is time to be thankful for the blessings of the past year and to take stock of all our achievements as a nation, as a people, and as individuals. At the same time, New Year 2017 is a brand new start, fresh to a strong start and yet another chance to do everything we want to do this year. We can leave all the challenges of 2016 behind us and push forward. Some of us will have to change. We might need to change our address, our location, and our field.
The IKtv News editor added that it was rewarding to see so many sports awards for Vincentians in 2016, despite the terrifying spate of murders that took place in the latter part of the year.
The sudden spate of crimes that took our nation within the last 3 months were, as the church recently called it, horrifying, terrifying. It is troubling to see the doors of the churches closed at certain times of the year because persons prefer to go to a party or simply not to go to the church. It's troubling to see that there has been so many provisions for persons to occupy themselves productively, but many are still closing the blocks, choosing the blocks, closing their own hearts to anything productive. However, it is rewarding to see that so many sport awards for Vincentians have been handed out in 2016. I must extend special congratulations to our young swimmers, especially those who are under the age of 12. Also, congratulations to the gymnasts of the Dolphin Gymnastics, the athletes, cricketers, just to name a few sports.
The duty-free concessions on barrels began November 14, 2016 and will continue until January 10, 2017. This is the 16th consecutive year the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines has rolled out duty-free concessions on Christmas barrels. The government has announced that the period for concessions on barrels has been extended to January 10, 2017. According to a report by ECLAC entitled Overview of the Economies of Latin America and the Caribbean, St. Vincent and the Grenadines is among ECCU states with a projected growth rate of 3.1% in 2017. The report says that there were no major upsets in the fiscal policy across the ECCU economies during the first half of 2016, as the union's fiscal performance improved relative to the same period the previous year. The report indicated that construction, tourism, manufacturing, wholesale and retail sectors continue to be the largest contributors to the GDP in the CCU during the first half of 2016. The report, however, stated that private sector tourism-related projects in St. Vincent and the Grenadines drove increased activities in the construction sector relative to the same period the previous year. Director for the Eastern Caribbean, Jacqueline Brown King, said that World Pediatric Project, WPP, is preparing to host their first mission, which runs from January 7th to the 14th. This will also include a donation of medical equipment to the state. During the general surgery mission, they are expecting to see 50 children from across the region. Chief Officer of the WP, Simon Carey, indicated that a team of technicians will also be on the island during the period of January 7th to the 14th to install equipment at the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital, valued at $1.2 million. The Searchlight newspaper has reported that Earl Spencer, the mother of 15-year-old murder victim Moesha Spencer, who was stabbed in the heart in 2015, has forgiven the girl who fatally wounded her daughter. The schoolgirl who mortally wounded Moesha on Thursday, June 18, 2015, in front of Moesha's home at Lomans Leeward, was 12 at the time of the incident. Last week, the High Court in Kingstown Justice Cathy Ann Lacho sentenced the juvenile to 12 years in prison and ordered that she continues her education. IKtv is yet to make contact with the Spencer family. The prize-giving ceremony for the 2016 Nine Mornings Festival is scheduled to take place this Saturday, January 7th, 2016, from 9:30 a.m. at the Peace Memorial Hall. At the ceremony, prizes will be distributed to various winners in the Vinlek Community Lighting Competition. These results, which were announced on Christmas Eve morning, show Point Village as the national lighting champion for a fourth year in a row, Olivia de Silva with the best lit private house, and Roseau Recreational Park as the best lit garden and best nativity scene. At Saturday's ceremony, there will also be the much anticipated announcements of the results in the following categories: Best Community Parade, Best Community Song, Best Nine Mornings Community, Best Christmas Community, and Most Popular Local Christmas Song. Addresses will also come from the Honorable Cecil Mackey, Minister of Culture, and representatives of the major sponsors, the Vinlek and the National Lottery Authority. The SVG Nine Mornings Committee has described the 2016 festivities as successful, despite the many challenges, with good public support at programs around the country. Nine Mornings in St. Vincent and the Grenadines was celebrated from December 16th to the 24th under the theme, Celebrating a Unique Vincentian Tradition. The National Insurance Services NIS is currently preparing to host a year-long program of activities to celebrate its 30th anniversary in 2017. Executive Director of the National Insurance Services NIS, Reginald Thomas, said that the milestone is being observed under the theme, Financially Sound and Customer-Friendly, NIS turns 30. He said they will also commemorate the anniversary to focus on improved delivery of service in all areas to customers. The anniversary will be held on January 5th, however, a week of activities began on January 1st. The Executive Director said on Thursday, January 5th, they will be hosting a Customer Appreciation Day, which will be followed by a series of activities. The first indigenous insurance company, Metrosin General Insurance Company, has been serving St. Vincent and the Grenadines for 48 years. Built on the shoulders of Edgerton uncle Metro Richardson, Metrosin has bestowed all that would have been thrown in its path to success on its way to establishing itself as one of the most stable and growing businesses in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Its growing clientele attest to that fact. On Friday, 30th December 2016, Metrosin decided to give back to its customers, calling it Metrosin Appreciation Day. CEO of the group companies, Desiree Richards, at the event said that the goal of Metrosin is to be a one-stop for Vincentians.
We have expanded from a self-insured company to a company that is backed by A-rated Lloyd's of London backed reinsurers. Metrocent over the last 16 years has positioned itself to handle all of your general insurance needs. Yes, for those of you who may still not know, yes, we do property. And our portfolio has been growing steadily throughout the years thanks to the support of our loyal customers. Our goal is to serve you and to meet all your general insurance needs, and thereby we have sought to create the one-stop shop for your convenience.
Ms. Fisher said that the customers have been the bedrock of the institution.
We are proud of where we have come, and as we celebrate the 48th anniversary, we turn our attention to those of you who believed in us and supported us throughout the years. It is this consistent support that said that you are not afraid to support this enterprising and novel local initiative, that you are proud to be associated with Vincentian Enterprise, that you believe that a local company was just as capable of performing in an area that was totally dominated by international companies. We're truly indebted to you for your loyal support. You mean the world to us. Your decades of support to our organization has been a bedrock of our institution. This is why today is about you and our expression of gratitude for your resounding support. We have a few tokens of appreciation for you and some customers that we would like to recognize. But most of all, we are happy to have the opportunity to thank you, to celebrate with all of you, and interact with you at this festive time of year.
More local news when we come back.